We have a Twitter question from Steve Levine who asks, listening to Thom Hartmann the other day, he referred to Jill Stein as a vanity candidate. I don't agree. What are your thoughts? Well, I think this is very interesting. I mean, Thom Hartmann has been doing this a long time. He is one of the most intelligent people that I've ever heard on the air or spoken with in person. So I do have a habit of agreeing with what he says because he does know what he's talking about. I didn't happen to see this clip, but I can offer a little bit of explanation about it. I mean, Jill Stein, a lot like Donald Trump, lacks political experience. Now, she did win some kind of almost like a city council type seat. It wasn't city council, but it was something similar where she served for a year or two. Very local election, small, nothing major. So that is a concern. It is a concern anytime anyone without real political experience decides that they're going to go from nothing to the most powerful politician in the land. That does take a certain kind of vanity to think that you are able to do that. Now, I'm not knocking Jill Stein's abilities or anything with that. I'm just saying that takes a special kind of mindset to go from nothing to the most powerful person in the world, basically. And secondly, the vanity argument also stretches out to some of the voters. Look, I know a lot of people that were energized from the Bernie Sanders campaign are very unhappy that Hillary Clinton won, and they do not want to support her no matter what. They feel cheated. They feel let down by the entire political system. And I understand that. I absolutely do. I'm right there with you. But the vanity of some of these people saying, I'm going to sink this country because my guy didn't win, that's not okay either. That is Donald Trump mentality. That is vanity. Saying that you're going to, only support Jill Stein because Bernie Sanders didn't win. Now, I don't agree with that. If you like Jill Stein and you've supported her from the beginning, vote for Jill Stein. If you supported Bernie, but then you learn more about her, so you switch to her before all that, that's fine. But don't do it as a protest vote, because your vanity proves nothing. It's not going to send a message to the Democratic Party. The way we send a message to the Democratic Party is to continue fighting them from the inside. Getting out there and getting active, joining picket lines, joining protests. Those are the things that force change within the Democratic Party. Not a couple 100,000 people voting for a candidate who's polling at 3 or 4%. So I do happen to agree with Thom Hartmann. Jill Stein has said a lot of things that I absolutely agree with. She has said a lot of things that I completely disagree with. And because of that, I don't think I can get behind her. I don't like a lot of what she has to say. But to each his own. If you have a question for us, send it to us on Twitter using the hashtag AskROF. Follow us on Twitter at Ring of Fire Radio. Follow me at Fair and Balanced.